Hello viewers, I'm Sadia Khan and you're watching YouTube channel Learn with Sadia. My topic for today is MCQs. See here, I have taken multiple choice questions which are related to authors and their works of English literature. So watch the video till the end and do not forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Thank you. Here, the very first question is, which of the following poems was the chief contribution of S.T. Coleridge to lyrical ballet of 1798? And the answer is first one, The Rime of Ancient Mariner. Growth of a Poet's Mind is the subtitle of the poem. So, Growth of a Poet's Mind, it is a subtitle of which poem? Here the answer is Prelude. Prelude by Wordsworth was intermittently addressed to. See this prelude, which was the work of Wordsworth. It was addressed to Coleridge and Dorothy. Second option is correct answer. Pantisocracy was intended to set up egalitarian commune. So this concept of pantisocracy was intended to set up egalitarian commune. Which of the following groups is called the lake poets? Here the three poets, Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey. All three people together they are called as lake poets. So second option is the correct one. So, moving to the sixth one, which of the following books was intended to be the second book of Wordsworth's unfinished epic, The Recluse? So, what is the next book of Recluse? Here, the correct answer is option 1, The Excursion. Okay. Next one, Wordsworth wrote the lyrical ballads in association with. So, he wrote this lyrical ballet along with whom? In association with Coleridge. So, the option 2 is correct answer. Sonnet on the Sonnet, Milton was written by Wordsworth. Sonnet on the Sonnet, Milton. This complete title, this work was of Wordsworth. Ninth one, Lines written on the death of Charles Lamb was written by William Wordsworth. Yes, second option is correct, William Wordsworth. So we will take the answer William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was born on. Here the answer is April 7, 1770. Yes, third option April 7, 1770. Wordsworth received a legacy £900 from his friend after his death, which actually enabled Wordsworth to pursue his vocation as a poet. Who was that friend? So the name of that friend was Raisley Calvert. Okay, Raisley Calvert is the name of his friend. Next, Marmion is written by. So, Marmion is the work of option 4 is the correct answer, Walter Scott. In which of the following works Coleridge's last echoes of inspired conversation was captured? So, in which work of Coleridge echoes of inspired conversation were captured? So, what is the correct answer? If you can answer, it is fourth option, Table Talk. Next, Aids to Reflection is the work of. So, Aids to Reflection is the work of Coleridge. See, this video is more about authors and their work. So, we have to remember which work is done by which author. The modern period of progress and unrest is popularly called as the Victorian Age. So, the modern period of progress and unrest is popularly called Victorian Age. See, during the Victorian Age, there was a lot of development. So, only in the 30 years of this Victorian period, development was at its peak. The modern period of progress and unrest is popularly called as the Victorian Age, which is the first English tragedy. Gorboduc is the first English tragedy. Pliers the Plowman was written by. It was written by William Langland, who is called the Morning Star of Renaissance. Geoffrey Chaucer is called as the Morning Star of Renaissance. The famous Pilgrim's Progress is written by John Bunyan. Okay, the answer is John Bunyan, second option. Who called Shakespeare an upstart crow? An upstart crows beautified with our feathers. So here the correct option is Graham Greene. Name the patron and the friend of Shakespeare who helped and patronized him. The answer is Earl of Southampton. Ivanhoe is a wonderful work of Walter Scott. Which of the following is more interesting to the students of religion and philosophy than to the students of literature? Here the correct option is Aids of Reflection. Who christened Coleridge the Sage of Highgate? Here the correct answer is Carlyle. Who did Charles Lamb dedicate his essays? He dedicated his essays to Coleridge. In which of the following works of Coleridge do you find the revolutionary spirit? Here, as it is marked, the correct option is The Fall of Robespierre. Sketches of My Literary Life and Opinion is also known as, it is also known as Biography Literaria. Sketches of My Literary Life and Opinions is also known as Biography Literaria. Religious Musings is a wonderful work of Coleridge. Religious Musings is a wonderful work of Coleridge. The 18th century in English literature is also known as the Classic Age. 18th century is also known as Classic Age. So, which is considered as the first true play in English? See, the Ralph Royster, option 3, Ralph Royster is considered as first true play in English. The author of The Dance of Seven Deadly Sins, The Dance of Seven Deadly Sins was written by, option 2 is correct, William Dunbar. Who introduced the sonnet in English? Watt introduced the sonnet in English. The Canterbury Tales is written by Chaucer. So, the Renaissance period is also called as Caroline period. Renaissance period is also known as Caroline period. Was this the phase that launched 1,000 ships? These lines can be seen in Dr. Faustus written by Christopher Marlowe. Thanks for watching.